And welcome back to another live reaction video of Fate Zero Season 2, Episode 12. I'm now about to start. I'm not going to waste any more of your time, and let's go.
By my third command seal, I order you again.
Stop!
Now, Saber, destroy the Holy Grail.
How could I possibly hope to know a man from merely 3 commands alone? I never even knew the hearts of those who served me well and were closest to me.
I feel like
Perhaps all
crying.
this was a punishment meted out to a king who cannot understand others.
No one will notice that.
That can't.
Austin, you're still alive.
It can't be. It's impossible.
Yo, what is going on? Oh no. Oh my god.
Daddy?
You lost your parents, honey.
Alicia, what's wrong?
I had a really scary dream. A dream where I become a really big cup. And then I dreamed that these 7 gigantic lumps started to come into my body. It felt like they were gonna tear me apart. It's really scary, but I can't run away. And then I hear the voice of Lord Eustace. After that, a big black hole opens up above my head, and then the world burns. Daddy looks at it all and just begins to cry. Mother, is Daddy okay? Is he scared and alone? Is he in trouble?
It's okay. Daddy's doing the best he can for you. He'll make certain that our prayers are realized, so you'll never have to be scared again, Eliasfiel.
That's right. I know he will. Daddy always works very hard. He'll finish all of his important work, and he'll come home as soon as he possibly can.
I'm not sure about that, but okay.
Sakura, come on.
Uncle?
I thought he died?
It's okay now. Let's go.
It's Sakura! 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 Sakura!
I don't understand.
Karya.
Okay, yeah, this is not real. So we killed her, right? Or am
Thank
I
you,
wrong?
Uncle Karya. Thank you so much. Daddy Karya!
Yeah, this is not real. This is not real. Oh no. Yeah, just not wrong. I hate that thing. Listen, it's so disgusting.
You're such a fool. Never disobey, grandfather.
Oh my god. Fucking thing died. Notice you're dead.
Difficult man to look after.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead.
Digging you out from underneath all of this
What
rubble was quite
is-
a troublesome endeavor.
Why?
What happened?
Who can say?
Why is
That
he
mud
naked?
spit me out, and here I am. I imagine it to be an obvious message from heaven that I
Oh
should return
god.
to this age to rule the world.
Are you saying you have achieved incarnation?
Infuriatingly enough. I can't believe we struggled over that ridiculous thing as if it were actually a wish granter. This ill-conceived and disappointing play remained a meaningless farce right to the very end.
But I was shot. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Why are you still alive?
I have no heartbeat. Did you somehow heal me and bring me back to life? Gilgamesh.
Why would you do
The fact is, I really have no idea. To my eyes, you still seem quite dead. But the two of us were connected by our pact.
that?
When I regained flesh within that mud, perhaps you were trapped in some sort of magical nonsense of your own.
Impossible. You're saying that thing granted me life?
All the other servants are gone,
This is such a
so I
bullshit.
suppose we must be the ones who have won the Grail. Kire, behold the result of our victory. If it is true that the Grail grants the victor's heartfelt wish, what you see before you, Kire Kotomine, is your wish. It is exactly what you most desired.
God, you're such an awful person. And of course he smiles. Fucking...
This is it? What the hell does this make me? What manner of dark evil? What manner of cruelty? This is my wish? This horrible destruction and tragedy? This is the joy I sought? Could something so twisted, so corrupt, have truly sprung forth from the seed of Father Rise Kotomine? No way. It is impossible. Did my father sire a soulless demon more evil than the devil himself?
Apparently he did.
Are you satisfied now, Kire?
No, not yet. This isn't nearly enough. Yes, it is true that my life of questions has finally found its answer. However, the problem-solving process itself was skipped over, and the solution was just simply handed to me. How is it that I am supposed to accept all this at face value? The formula that yielded this strange, unsettling answer should exist somewhere, as a greater, clearer principle one can understand. No. Not should, it must. I must question. I must search. I must dedicate the remainder of my life to fully understanding it.
You know you never fail to bore me. As you like. Your questions would slay the very gods. I shall watch you seek out your answer.
Angra Mainyu. I will reach it again, and next time I will see it to the end.
Okay, Kire.
Its birth, the proof of its existence.
Can we just renounce being a priest still, please? Because you kind of don't deserve the title.
Kiritsugu.
Does he die?
Emiya.
I guess not. I bet he dies here, doesn't he?
I accept your challenge.
Does he die here? Oh no.
Huh?
Hmm?
What's the matter, Kirei?
Nothing.
I remember the look on his face, the tears in his eyes, over finding someone alive in the rubble. A man filled with joy from the bottom of his heart. He looked so happy to me. It was almost as though it had been him who had been saved that day, and not me.
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
And then, so fervently that even as I teetered on the brink of death, I felt jealous of him. He said, "Thank you." That he was glad he'd found someone. That by saving even one person, he had saved himself.
I know him. I've seen him so many times. Oh. Okay. I'm like, there's no way the episode ended there. It's too short.
And now for our next story. The explosion that occurred in...
I hope that Alexei made it back to his home in England safely.
He called me this morning from Heathrow Airport. That idiot forgot all about the time difference.
Oh, he called? I didn't hear the phone ring. But then, it's just like him to do that.
Hey, Grandpa and Grandma, I have a favor to ask, if it's okay.
What is it, Waver? Speak your mind.
Actually, I'm thinking of taking some time off from school. Of course, I'll talk to Dad in Toronto about it first. There's something that I want to spend my time on more than studies at school.
Oh?
My goodness. But what brought all this on, dear? Is it school? You aren't fed up with it, are you?
No, it's not that. You see, so far I haven't really been interested in anything besides studying. I'm regretting that a little. And so...
Stop moving.
I'd like to do some traveling.
Oh, my. Did you hear that, Blood, my dear? Waver just said something. That sounded exactly like something Alexei would say.
Anyway, there's a lot I'd have to do first, and I'll need money to do it too.
No
For starters,
shit.
I was thinking of finding a part-time job. And so, to make a long story a lot shorter, if you wouldn't mind too much, could I possibly stay here until I get everything worked out?
Of course you can, Waver, dear. It will be so wonderful to have you live here with us for a while longer. We'll have to celebrate today.
Oh, look at this. It was just a spirit, so I don't get how he could have possibly left such a mess behind. I really did want him to take me with him. I guess it basically means that I'm just not there yet. I'm not ready. He never even got the chance to open this. Too bad. A limited edition with an original t-shirt. Does anyone even want stuff like this?
This is so
What an
sad.
idiot.
I know that my Redeemer lives, and that in the end he will stand upon the earth. And though, after my skin, worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God. I myself will see him with mine own eyes. I, and not another. How my heart yearns within me. Amen. Reen. It was an excellent debut for the young new head of the Tosaka family. Your late father would have been very pleased with you today. Well done.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
You haven't quite grown fully accustomed to your crest yet, I see. Does it hurt?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
It seems that Tokiomi's preparations for you were flawless. I imagine that all the magic the Tosaka family has accumulated, Reen, will pass to you without incident. Well, why don't you go and fetch your mother now?
Yes, I'll do that. Come on, Mother. Let's say our last goodbye to Father.
Reen? Is it someone's funeral today?
That's right, Mother. Father died.
Oh, dear. Then I should take out Tokiomi's black suit. Oh, and Reen, help Sakura get changed, will you? My, what should I do? I have to get myself ready to go, too. Goodness, dear. Your necktie isn't on straight. You need to look good. After all, you're the father of Sakura and Reen.
I have to go away. I'll be leaving Japan again for a while. Do you have any immediate concerns?
None at all. I don't need your help for anything.
We will next meet 6 months from now. At that time, I will conduct the second crest transplantation. Take care that you are in peak physical condition when I return.
I know. You don't need to tell me.
Reen, you are now the head of the Tosaka family both in name and reality. And to commemorate this day, I'd like to offer you a very special gift. An Azov dagger. When my master acknowledged the results of my training and declared it finally complete, he presented this to me. But given the circumstances, I think you should have it.
This was my father's?
I'm here. Again. Everyone. Lancelot.
Because I could not stop myself from loving Guinevere. I was never able to forgive myself. But, King Arthur, you never once spoke of my many sins. You never sought atonement from me. You simply continued to stand before us in your righteousness. But deep in my heart, I desired judgment at your hands. Had your anger judged me, had your righteousness condemned me, I might not have fallen onto the path of madness in my quest to atone and save my immortal soul.
I'm sorry. I'm unworthy.
But this much I can say with certainty. King Arthur.
One day, friend, I will claim the Grail.
You were the greatest of all kings who ever lived. All of those at the Round Table who served you
It was not I.
felt the same as I did.
Who should have been king?
After that day, I visited the Einsburns many times, but as I had not returned with the Grail, Yubstachite never opened the forest's barrier for me. And so, I never saw Ilia again.
Oh my god. This is...
However, I swore that Ilia's Field would be the final person I would ever lose. My life was meant to be one solely of loss. But everyone is still here, just like when we met. Once I was able, I adopted my son Shiro, the little boy I saved that day.
Hey. Hey, old man.
Hmm?
If you're so tired you're gonna fall asleep, go to bed.
Huh? Right. I'm fine. When I was little, I really wanted to be a hero.
What are you talking about? You don't want to anymore? Did you just give up?
Yeah.
That voice before.
Unfortunately.
Have I heard your
Seems
voice?
that wish has an expiration date. When you grow up, it's hard to call yourself one. I wish I'd realized that sooner.
I see. Well, guess there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
I think
right.
he's from
I
Chobits.
guess not.
Yep. Another Chobits character here. Interesting.
It really is a nice moon tonight.
It is. It's very beautiful.
Fine. Since you can't do it, I'm gonna be a hero for you.
Oh.
You're an adult now, so you can't do it anymore. But I still can. Just leave it to me. I'll make it happen.
Is this foreshadowing the next part of this story? Ooh.
All right. You do that. I can rest easy now.
Tell me, Carrie, what do you want to grow up to be?
Well, what I want to be is a hero.
Great, we finished with the show. Oh my god. What a painful second season this was. Oh my god. Okay, so Kiritsugu didn't win the Holy Grail. Hirei did. That's what I got from it. Anyways. Okay. So I finally know who she is. Finally know who he is. Yeah. Oh my god. So this was just a setup for the real deal. What? I hope that's the 5th Holy Grail one. Shido wins. Which I have a feeling he will. Because I get that. Wow. This is a pretty good anime. I don't know why. One of the reasons why One of the reasons why I put off this anime for so long was because, mostly because of the animation. For some reason, animation, it's a hit or miss for me, and if it's not something that I like to look at, there's a huge chance that I won't actually watch it, or I'll move it back or something like that. But the premise and the whole story was pretty interesting. So I'm like, alright then. Alright, Jess. I will watch it. So I did, and I can say that I very, very much enjoyed watching it, and I am planning on continuing it and watching the movies, because a lot of the times when an anime show has movies, and if I don't like the actual anime, I will not watch it. I'm looking at you, Puella, Madoka, Magica, blah blah blah. I freaking hated that anime. Anyways, um, so yeah, I I don't know when I'm gonna start the next part of this. I think it's the next part is like Fate Stay Night, and then it's like Fate Stay Unlimited Blade Works or something like that. I'll have to check back because I'm not sure um what the specific order is. So I'll look into it. Currently I am uh currently I am I'm watching a lot of other things, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I'm not the type to watch too many things at once, because I'm gonna go crazy if I do that. Um, but hopefully I think I'll finish. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna drop Diabolic Lovers, because I started that shit and it's fucking bad. It's so bad. Ugh, I don't even. Anyways, I'm going to drop that show, and then I'm gonna start Fate Stay Night, because I don't have time to watch shitty shows. I literally don't. So so yeah. Uh mm, as far as reviews, I'm not sure, because I kind of wanted to do one for Ghost Stories, but I don't know how to start, because like with that kind of show, what do I review? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do one for this show. I'll do one for Fate Zero. I don't know. There I go again. Oh my god. So yeah, maybe I'll do a review for this one, for this show. Depends on how much time I get to I have. Depends on how much time I have this week to film and to record and to do a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna get on to Durarara, which has been like my show for the past week or so. Even though I haven't really been watching it at all. I have not. I've only made it up to like episode 8, and then I stopped and decided, hey, let me look up stuff on YouTube about specific characters and spoil a show for myself. It's really stupid, but yeah. I'm going to now get on to that. So, if you've enjoyed, then great, because I'm going to do more of these. Alright? Okay. And have a good night, good day, whatever time it is there. Have a great one. Alright? Bye!